When the pressure is on and the stakes are sky high, there's one name that consistently rises above the rest: Stephen Curry. From game-winning shots to unforgettable performances, Curry has redefined what it means to be clutch. Welcome back, NBA fans. Within the realm of sports, the word clutch has a weight that goes beyond numbers, highlights, and even titles. Being clutch means being the go-to player who shines under pressure and performs seemingly impossible feats. Now, after the Olympic final, Curry has become a true legend. Long before Stephen Curry became a household name, his path to becoming the NBA's best player had already started. Basketball runs in his family, as he is the son of former NBA sharpshooter Del Curry. From his high school years until his tenure at Davidson College, Curry was labeled as too little, too delicate, and too one-dimensional for the glorious sport. The Golden State Warriors were not the powerhouse Curry would finally choose in 2009. The Warriors had not won a championship since 1975 and were just average. Curry's rookie season seemed promising, but he was clearly still maturing. Still, there were clues of his clutch ability even in those early years. One of the first notable incidents occurred in a 2013 playoff series against the Denver Nuggets. Still learning, Curry caught fire in Game 2, leading the Warriors towards a crucial road victory with 30 points. This kind of performance demonstrated his ability for command of games when it counted most. Curry became the first NBA player in history to average 24 points and 8 assists in a single season. With 261, the fourth most ever in a single season, he led the league in three-pointers made for a second running. Curry received All-NBA second-team honors and Western Conference Player of the Month for April. He completed the regular season tied for second in the NBA with 4 triple-doubles. Curry's average of 7.7 assists per game in 2014-2015 ranked 6th in the league. Steve Kerr, hired by the Warriors as their new head coach, brought notable modifications to Golden State's programs. Curry topped his own league record for three-pointers made in a season and scored a season-high 51 points. Curry was then selected as the NBA's most valuable player, and the Warriors closed the year with 67 victories. Curry scored 37 points in the playoffs, enabling the Warriors to claim their first championship in 40 years. Curry's toughest obstacle this session came from the NBA Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Curry scored 37 points during what was indeed a dramatic game, hailing 3 baskets in the fourth quarter during Game 5. The pressure existed for the Warriors, and they could suffer the 3-2 drop. Curry equalized 2-2. Such assertiveness placed Curry in this category of clutch players, and later in the match, the Warriors won, giving Curry his first NBA championship. Curry pushed his game and his clutch performances to an even higher degree the very next season. Curry became the very first player in NBA history to be crowned the unanimous MVP, therefore marking the season for the ages. Leading the Warriors to a 73-9 record, the best in NBA history, he broke his own record for most three-pointers in a season, finishing with 402. Though Curry had several clutch moments that season, maybe the most famous came on February 27, 2016, in a regular season game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Curry drew up from 38 feet, well beyond the three-point line, and hit the game-winning jumper while the game was deadlocked in overtime and just a few seconds remained. This was a moment that summed up Curry's eternal greatness: the confidence to grab a high-risk shot, the ability to execute it, and his capacity to deliver when his team most needed him. The 2016 NBA Finals gave Curry maybe the toughest challenge of his career. Following a 3-1 series lead over the Cavaliers, the Warriors found themselves on the verge of losing everything as Cleveland battled back to compel a Game 7. This series was a furnace, a chance to either create or destroy legends. Although the Warriors finally fell short, Curry's tenacity during the series should not be understated, as much of the attention was on LeBron James and Kyrie Irving's exploits. Curry scored 38 points in Game 4, showing his clutch ability with multiple critical baskets to preserve the Warriors' advantage while the series was still in contention. Kevin Durant's arrival in the summer of 2016 changed the Warriors' dynamics, but it had little effect on Curry's clutch performance. If anything, it let him share the limelight with another great player, generating almost unbreakable on-court force. Still, Curry's critical moments kept shining even brighter, with another MVP added to the squad. Curry gave multiple clutch performances again in the 2017 and 2018 NBA Finals, most notably a remarkable Game 3 against the Cavaliers. Curry struck a vital three-pointer that gave the Warriors the lead and the momentum to finally sweep the series, as the game was knotted in the fourth quarter and the series hung in flux. Rising to the occasion, even alongside another great player, highlighted his reputation as being among the league's most clutch players. Now, many questioned whether Curry could return to the top of the NBA following 2 seasons marred by injuries and Kevin Durant's departure. The 2021-22 seasons firmly addressed those issues. Once more, leading the Warriors to the NBA Finals, Curry faced a young and motivated Boston Celtics club. Curry was the stabilizing agent in a series when the Warriors confronted major obstacles. With the Warriors down 2-1 in the series and in close proximity to sliding into a 3-1 hole, his clutch efforts were especially clear in Game 4. Curry scored 43 points and carried the Warriors to a pivotal triumph, therefore presenting one of the best finals performances in history. The height of being clutch was his capacity to rise to the occasion at such a pivotal point. Curry's clutch performance persisted through the series, leading to a Game 6 triumph in which he once more guided the Warriors towards a championship and won his first Finals MVP. This title confirmed Curry's status as being among the best players in NBA history, not just being a clutch player. Stephen Curry entered the Olympics with the same poise, accuracy, and leadership as his NBA career. Curry's shooting, basketball IQ, and composure under duress were on full display in his best Olympic performance. Team USA was able to bring it home thanks to Curry's deep three-pointers, clutch plays, and all-around dominance. This performance confirmed his status as an all-time great and fulfilled a long-awaited chapter in his career, proving that Curry can shine on the biggest stages in the sport. Curry scored his 8th career triple-double with 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists in a 121-114 win over the Lakers in the Warriors' season opener on October 19, 2021. Curry beat the Atlanta Hawks 127-113 on November 8th with 50 points, 10 assists, and 9 three-pointers. Curry then defeated Chamberlain as the oldest player to score 50 points and 10 assists in a game for the first time in his career. The 2022 NBA All-Star Game was placed on February 20th. Curry's team LeBron defeated Durant 163-160. Curry established the record for most three-pointers in an All-Star quarter, that being 6, half, 8, and game 16, and he was named MVP. He scored a total of 50 points, 2 points shy of Anthony Davis's 2017 record. Now, let's move on and talk about Stephen Curry's latest achievements in the Olympic semi-final and final game. In the final 2 games against Serbia and France, Stephen Curry drained 17 three-pointers to help the US win 98-87 and capture their 6th consecutive gold medal at the Olympics in Paris. It'll be difficult for anyone to forget the incredible exhibition that occurred when the final 4 of those three-pointers were made in the closing 2 minutes and 46 seconds of the gold medal game. Curry secured gold for the US with his dramatic plays. He escaped French defender Guerschon Yabusele, coordinated with James for pick and rolls, kept the ball, tricked defender Nicolas Batum into jumping, and made crucial shots from the top of the key. Curry ended the game by showing the USA on his jersey and delivering 4 unforgettable shots to win gold. The clutch exploits of Stephen Curry transcend the basketball floor. His impact off the court has also been quite subtle, especially in terms of how young athletes approach the game. An entire generation of players who grew up seeing Curry overcome the challenges and redefine what it means to be an NBA superstar have been motivated by his success. The multitude of young players who now give shooting and ball handling first priority, practice deep threes, and aim to match Curry's composure under stress clearly demonstrate his influence. Curry is not just a player who excels at the right time. He is a player who has transformed the game such that clutch is today defined differently because of him. Still, Curry's redefining of clutch in the modern NBA is maybe what really distinguishes him. His ability to regularly strike from distances formerly thought unfathomable, and to do so under maximum pressure has transformed our perspective on clutch performance. Curry is not just a clutch player, he is the definition of clutch in a way never seen before by any previous generation. Stephen Curry's career is evidence of what it means to be clutch. From his early days at Davidson to his ascent with the Golden State Warriors, to his exploits in the NBA Finals, Curry has proved time and time again that he's got the unusual ability to produce in the most pivotal times. His clutch gene is about accepting the pressure, shining in the spotlight, and altering the game in the process, not just about hitting shots. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Steph Curry's Olympic magic, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and let us know in the comments which athlete you want us to feature next. Until next time, keep on pushing the limit.